Is that the idea of what people have today? Do they think like that? People today, I think, have some of the mentalities our ancestors had. Because now we think about this. We think about people who go on crazy, or should I say they go to a psych ward. Are these people really as demented as they seem? Could it be that demons inhabit human beings? Make them do different things? Is it possible for that? Or is it just that mankind is just losing the grip on society, on their own society? Is it possible to have guardian angels? Is it possible that the spiritual world exists? Are we reincarnated? Is it possible that when you die, that is it for your life? Think about those questions that I just pushed at you. Or as I continue with the history, certain sections in history, was it possible for all these people that came to the new land, was it possible for them to mix with other races? Did they? Is it true that a lot of our ancestors had to leave the European country for religious beliefs? Was it because of war? What could it have been to make these people leave? Think about it. Think about this. Is mankind, are they born? Are we born differently? Are we born, especially sexual orientation, is it true that you're born straight, gay, or bi? Is it possible that we choose that lifestyle? This is things you have to think about. Was it possible for our ancestors not to know that things that was written down in the Constitution would be reconstructed in another way? Could we have thought, are we thinking differently? When these people wrote the Constitution, did we know, and I'm going to give you an example, freedom of speech. What is that? Is it true that these paparazzis, it don't have to be paparazzis, these people who you watch on television, they get all these stories. Is it their right to get all these different stories? Is it their right to undermine different stories? Is it right to make up stories? Is that part of freedom of speech? What does it mean when we have freedom of speech? If you read the Constitution, what does each section really mean? Can it be reinterpreted now? Is that what these founding fathers, or these men, is that what they had for the Constitution, to be reinterpreted? To think differently, if you want to think about it like that? What was their purpose of doing that, of writing the Constitution? What was the purpose of freeing the slaves? When slavery was abolished, was it because of the war? Was it because Lincoln himself needed troops? Or did they have to do it? Was it mandatory that they had to do it? Or did the Africans push that certain word, abolishment, did they push it?